see that Jacobs has the height advantage by a couple of inches. He rehydrated on our unofficial scales tonight up to 175 pounds, while Ishe Smith rehydrated 7 pounds to 166. Time for the rules with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
The Danny Jacobs Ishe Smith fight is scheduled for 10 rounds using the Unified Rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions. There is no 3-knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. Case is caused by an accidental headbutt. We go to the scorecards after 4 rounds have been completed, and you cannot be saved by the bell in any round, including the 10th and final round. Bob.
All right, thank you very much, Harold. Time for the formal introductions as we send it to our ring announcer, Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, where tonight, Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions is proud to present an evening of world-class professional boxing for your entertainment. It's Boxing After Dark on HBO. This first bout is brought to you in association with DeBella Entertainment. All bouts sponsored by Quaker State, Real Durable Oil, Tecate Cerveza con Carácter, and Southwest Airlines, the official airlines of Golden Boy Promotions. All the contests are sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. At ringside for this first contest, scoring the bout are judges Raul Caiz Sr., David Sutherland, and Gail Van Hoy. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Lawrence Cole. And now, on the line, the vacant NABO title, 10 rounds of boxing. This is in the middleweight division. Fighting out of the red corner, wearing black with red and gray, official weight 154 pounds. His professional record, 21 victories, including 9 knockouts, with only 3 defeats. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Ishe Sugar Shea Smith. And his opponent, across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gold with black, officially weighing in at 159 3/4 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 17 fights, 17 victories, including 15 knockouts. From Brooklyn, New York, the undefeated Daniel, the Golden Child Jacobs.
Smith. All right, gentlemen, went over the instructions over in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands, protect yourselves all times. Touch them up. Best of luck to both of you.
Ishe Smith is a tough guy to beat, let alone look good against, but that's the Golden Boys assignment tonight. If there was ever a time for Ishe Smith to fight like a desperate veteran, now's it.
Smith says that Jacobs has been spoon-fed. The media has hyped him up. Who's he really fought? Legitimate question. Smith has been against some good competition in his career. He had wins against David Estrada and Randall Bailey. Losses to Yoel Julio, Sekou Powell, and Sergio Mora in the contender. And we begin round number 1. Smith with the bald head. Jacobs with the braids. Lennox, what are you looking for? Jacobs told us in our meeting yesterday, he said, look, I don't vision this guy as a big threat, meaning Smith. He might make me look bad, but he's certainly not going to beat me.
No, I mean, Jacobs has all the attributes of a great puncher boxer, and he uses his reach well. I mean, when he came out and he started with the jab, and this is what you need to do. He said he's been working on throwing a lot of punches, and, you know, might as well start in the first round like he has.
You did bring up a good point during the fighter meetings when they talked about the fact that they want about 100 punches around, but it's more than just volume, isn't it, Lennox?
Well, it's accuracy and, you know, making sure that you're making a statement in there. You don't want to just throw 100 punches and not hit anything or hit the guy's arms. You want to be able to hit him. But right now, he's not really wasting too many punches.
Jacobs suffered a hand injury, left hand injury, in his stoppage of George Watson last time out back on June the 26th in Arizona. Says the hand is fine. George Walton, excuse me, fought Mike Walker in the fight before that and won an 8-round decision.
Jacobs was the best amateur in the New York City area for about the last 3 or 4 years of his amateur career. And recent New York products have fared, or have underperformed, I should say, in the pros compared to their expectations they created in the amateurs. A lot of times it's the influence of the streets in New York. Danny Jacobs seemed to have his head screwed on straight.
Jacobs turned southpaw for a second. Don't really like when boxers do that. They should really stay orthodox unless they really practice that in the gym. But Ishe Smith hasn't really done anything. You know, all he's done is follow Jacobs around the ring, and he hasn't really even, you know, thrown a jab or a right hand. He's just really waiting for that right opportunity where he has Jacobs against the ropes and seizes that opportunity. But needs to be throwing a lot more punches in there.
Smith double hooks to the body. One of them was a little low. Referee Lawrence Cole lets him know he saw it. Smith claims to be a renewed fighter, working with Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. This is their third fight together after the Yoel Julio loss. He parted ways with Roger Mayweather. They feel it's a new Ishe Smith. We'll find out over the next 10 rounds in a relatively nondescript first round.
You're not pumping the jab. We talked about stepping in 2 or 3 jabs. Stop going 1 jab. He's trying to come over the top. Okay. Double and triple jab and skip your way in. Stop walking. Okay. Skip your way in. Sit down and both hands to the body. That's all you got to do. All right. And when he goes, just cut him off. Put this foot over here and cut him off. Okay. Right hand around the hip. That's all you got to do. Left hook to the body. Everything's perfect.
Looking good. Stay sharp. Let's work more on those up shots in the middle.
Deep breath. Another one.
You the man. Let's pick up the pace.
You know how we do. Punch you off the block.
Yep.
You jump it in. You catch and you just turn
Relax,
it.
man.
You're gonna run right into it.
Let's go. Good work.
One area that you're going to want to keep note as we begin round number 2 are the jab numbers. Jacobs was 8 of 23 for his jabs in that round. Smith was dominated in the jab category in his loss to Sekou Powell. He just could not deal with it and could never get any offense. Now he says with a different trainer it's going to make a whole difference for him. Lennox, he talked about wanting to be a pressure guy, referenced Tiger Woods numerous times. He goes, I want to be that guy that makes that 18-footer like Tiger. Andy has me very prepared. I'm ready to take care of things and put it all on the line. Didn't necessarily see that in round number 1, although it was just the first round.
No, it was the first round, given the first round, but he has to get things going. You know, one thing is to be able to talk about it. The next thing is to be able to do it, and this is what we want to see in the ring today.
Ishe Smith just landed his first real punch of the fight. It was a left hook. Danny Jacobs started this round, as you mentioned in the first round, Lennox, southpaw. I wonder if that's an indication that he's trying to protect that left hand a little bit.
Well, he may be showing Ishe Smith some different angles and stuff. I don't like the fact that when he throws some punches, he ends up in the corner and allows Ishe Smith to come after him. He needs to stay off the ropes. Because that's the only time that Ishe Smith throws some punches is when he's on the ropes. In the middle of the ring, he's doing way better.
Good combination to the body by Ishe Smith with a right and then a left. Like, it doesn't seem like Jacobs is really snapping that jab.
Well, he needs to snap it and put some power behind it and step into it. Right now, his feet are really all over the place. They're not really balanced.
Well, he's got to find an answer for Ishe Smith's left hook that's found a home in this round.
Jacobs did tap a right hand to the body there. Smith picked off the rest of it.
Ishe Smith is really not throwing that many punches. Very sparing with his punches.
Good combination there from Jacobs.
And you see the punch that he really snapped off there, Jacobs. It was the right hand, Bob.
Come on, pick him up, Smith.
Smith blocks most of that combination. Corner of Jacobs saying push him back, Danny, but Jacobs has been kind of in the retreat mode.
And in a sense, you know, that's what Jacobs needs to be doing, pushing him back with that jab, 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 and right hand.
Hey, Dan, you letting him load up. Okay. He loading up on that right hand. No.
On August 29th, the Emmy Award-winning series 24/7 returns. This time, around our cameras, we'll follow pound-for-pound candidates Floyd Mayweather and Juan Manuel Marquez as they prepare for their upcoming showdown. Then on September 19th, HBO pay-per-view brings you the live fight between Mayweather